You go to bed every night. Same routine. Scroll, maybe watch something useless. Fall asleep, wake up the same person. Meanwhile, elite performers use the night to rewire their brain. Same 8 hours, completely different results. Most people think growth happens during the day. Wrong, your brain upgrades at night. Miss that window, you stay average. Do it right, you accelerate faster than everyone around you. I'm about to show you 5 things you should do every night to grow faster. And by the end of this, you'll never go to sleep the same way again. Chapter 1. The brain dump. Most people go to sleep with a noisy brain. Thoughts everywhere, stress, random ideas, and then they wonder why they feel stuck. Your brain is not a storage system. It's a processing system. When you overload it, it slows down. Psychologist Daniel Levitin explains this clearly. Your brain wastes energy trying to hold unfinished thoughts. It's like leaving 30 tabs open. Everything lags. But elite performers do something different. They empty the system. Every night, they write everything down. Tasks, ideas, problems, doesn't matter if it's messy. The goal isn't organization, it's release. You move everything from your brain to paper. Now your brain can focus on one job, sleep and consolidate. But here's the problem though. Most people write random things and stop. No structure, no direction, so nothing changes. That's why the second step matters. Chapter 2. The 3-question reset. Most people end their day passively. They consume. They don't reflect. And then they repeat the same mistakes tomorrow. Wrong. Psychologist Anders Ericsson, the father of deliberate practice, found something interesting. Improvement doesn't come from repetition. It comes from feedback. And you don't have a coach every day, so you become your own coach. Every night, ask 3 questions. What did I do well today? What did I do wrong? What will I fix tomorrow? Simple, brutal, effective. Average people avoid this. Why? Because it exposes weakness. Elite performers hunt weakness. That's the difference. Example. You tried to study but kept checking your phone. Most people ignore it. Elite performers write it down. Distraction during study. Fix. Phone in another room tomorrow. Now you're not guessing. You're improving deliberately. 2 steps down. Hit subscribe before you forget them. 1 more layer to go. Because reflection alone isn't enough. You can know your mistakes and still stay stuck. Chapter 3. Preloading tomorrow. Most people wake up and think, what should I do today? That's already a loss. Decision fatigue starts immediately. Stanford researchers found that decision-making drains mental energy fast. The more decisions you make, the worse they become. But elite performers remove decisions. They decide at night. Before you sleep, define your top 1 to 3 priorities for tomorrow. Not 10 tasks, not a giant list. Just the few things that actually matter. This is called constraint. And constraint creates focus. When you wake up, there is no thinking. You execute. But here's the problem though. Even if you plan perfectly, your brain still forgets. You wake up, energy drops, motivation disappears. So what locks it in? Chapter 4. Mental rehearsal. Most people think visualization is fake. Wrong. Neuroscience says otherwise. Studies show that mental rehearsal activates the same neural pathways as physical action. Your brain doesn't fully distinguish between imagining and doing. That's insane. Elite performers use this every night. Before sleep, they replay tomorrow in their head. You see yourself waking up, starting work, staying focused, finishing the task. No distractions, no hesitation. You simulate success. Why? Because your brain loves patterns. When you rehearse something, it becomes familiar, and familiar actions require less effort. So tomorrow you don't rely on motivation. You follow a script your brain already practiced. But here's the thing though. You can plan, reflect, and visualize perfectly, and still grow slowly. Because you're missing the most important part. Chapter 5. Sleep optimization. You think sleep is rest. Wrong. Sleep is construction. During sleep, your brain strengthens connections, moves information from short-term to long-term memory, deletes useless data. It's literally upgrading your system. Matthew Walker, neuroscientist at UC Berkeley, calls sleep the ultimate performance enhancer. Miss it, and you're sabotaging yourself. Most people sleep like idiots. Phone in bed, bright screens, random schedule. Then they wonder why they feel slow. Here's what actually works. No screens 30 to 60 minutes before bed. Blue light kills melatonin. Melatonin controls sleep quality. Kill melatonin, kill your recovery. Second, consistent sleep time. Your brain loves rhythm. Sleep at random hours, your system breaks. Third, cool environment. Your body needs to drop temperature to enter deep sleep. Warm room equals shallow sleep. Shallow sleep equals weak memory consolidation. To keep it simple, no screens. Same time, cool room. Do that and your sleep becomes a weapon. Not just rest, growth. Now think about this. Every night you brain dump. You analyze your day. You plan tomorrow, you rehearse success, and you sleep like your life depends on it. Because it does. Do this for 30 days. You won't recognize yourself. Sharper thinking, better focus, faster learning. That's the unfair advantage. But here's the problem, though. Most people will hear this and do nothing. They'll scroll, they'll delay, they'll stay the same. Because knowing isn't the problem, execution is. That's why I made this next video breaking down the exact system to build discipline so strong you can't break it. Watch it next.